The MSc Marketing Practice is a program we've been running at the school for almost 30 years. It operates around a unique principle which is known as action learning, and the idea is pretty simple. We work with Irish companies in the for-profit sector and the not-for-profit sector. We work with international companies in the for-profit sector and the not-for-profit sector. And we complete commercial assignments for those organizations. So they've got a management problem or a marketing problem and they come to us. And using our students and working with our students, who we refer to not as students but as marketing advisors, we solve those problems. What students get in return is an opportunity, in some cases, to work with very exciting startup companies, but in most situations, an opportunity to work with very large organizations who own and operate very large brands, and to work with the managers of those companies to help them solve their problems. So what we get at the end of the year, and what our marketing advisors look like at the end of the year, is rather than somebody who has got additional classroom time, albeit at a very high level, they're effectively capable of operating as a marketing professional immediately. We support the action learning activities because it is an MSc in Marketing Practice with an action learning project where we encourage students to reflect on their professional development but also their personal development. It's not just about working on projects for companies. We see this action learning idea as being about developing yourself personally so that you're capable of continuing the learning throughout your career and also developing yourself professionally, which is obviously what the projects do. During the year, each person might have 2 to 3 meetings with the manager of the program. We call these appraisals. And it's really an opportunity where the student would present their learning to the manager, and the manager of the program, and the student would then have a dialogue about their professional development and their personal development. We support all of this activity, of course, with taught courses, so you still have to do some taught modules. A standard MSc might have 8 or 10 modules. We have 4, and those modules are taught intensively, all by full-time faculty of the business school. And the intention is that you would have leading-edge knowledge of marketing that you're capable then of applying in the projects that you work on for clients. This program works really very well for people who have just left university or who have left in the last couple of years. So our typical profile, we have 2 intakes each year, people who join in September and people who join in February, and typically they have left university the previous year, or they might have had a gap year of some kind. The program works really well if you have not had a significant amount of formal work experience. If you've been working for a year or 2, that's fine. What business people require today is not people with business degrees. What they would like to have is people who are capable of contributing to their organizations. And people who are capable of contributing these days come from a very wide background. So we have a long history of accepting people from law, from social science, from engineering, from maths, from languages, from a wide variety of disciplines. And we're very, very keen to have those people because they bring diversity and creativity to our group. Typically, a graduate from the MSc in Marketing Practice would go into one of 2 kinds of roles. It would be assistant brand manager in a brand-driven organization, or as an assistant marketing manager or senior marketing executive in another kind of marketing organization. Our graduates tend to be very attractive to employers because they can make an immediate contribution. That tends to work very well with our employers. We have a large number of people going into the large branded companies, the brand names that people would know. But increasingly these days, there's a lot of excitement working for small and medium enterprises who are exporting, and that's a big market for us with students applying. Because of this relationship that we have with companies through our projects, we tend to get a lot of direct requests to the program from employers wanting to hire graduates. So we tend to have a very large pool of jobs in the program each year, although it's still incumbent on everybody to go and get themselves a job and to work on that.